Ford Dealers of America, who sell and service Ford cars and Ford trucks, present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Well, good evening, our television friends and lovers of the drama. We are certainly very happy to be here with you tonight as usual, and we're certainly very glad to have all our friends with us again on these lovely Wednesday evenings. As usual, you know, I'm the one elected to make the curtain speech, and I'm here tonight for a very special purpose. And that is to make an announcement. Clever, huh? That's a twist, Jackson. Well, we are going to have a little drama tonight that I think you're really going to enjoy. So I want you to sit back in those nice, big, easy, comfortable chairs and enjoy yourselves here, because it's really going to be fun. We're really going to do something light and something fine in the way of fast, moving, fine comedy and melodrama. Well, I don't know exactly what's going to be melodrama or comedy or what, but it will be enjoyable. As you know, members of the Kuklapolitan Recitation Society have very often been given to do shows about the westward movement, shows which are in keeping with the current... Nobody back there today, I don't understand it. Keeping with the current rage and fad about westerns. We all love a good western, don't we? Well, we have decided to do another western drama today, and I think you're going to enjoy it. It has a little different twist, and I think that it will really tickle your funny bone. So when our curtain opens, we find ourselves out west in, I believe it's, well, I don't know if it's in the cattle country or in the oil country, but they're so close together. I'm sure it could be either, or either, whichever you choose. Oh, there you are. I'd missed you. Well, it's almost impossible for me to go through a speech like that without a few interruptions. Well, you stay on the job after this, here? You bet. All righty. Now we'll open our curtains in a moment, and we'll have you have a little western music there, Jackson? Thanks. That's fine. That's ad-libbing for you. Doggone. Ah, that desert air. Smells mighty good. Wonder where my partner is. Partner? Partner Kukla? Hey! Partner?
Yippee! Yippee-ki-yay!
You're not a cowboy, you just live out in the West, and we own great, vast oil fields and a cattle ranch.
Oh, great. What are we, brothers?
No, cousins.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, shall we start?
All right. Well, you called me, cousin?
Smell the air tonight.
Doggone. Smells good. What does it smell like?
Oil and cattle. Mighty good smelling to an oil man and a cattle man.
You bet.
Doggone.
Well, sir, it kind of reminds me of some of our early days when we were first homesteading.
Doggone. It do to me, too. Well, sir, partner, we've come a long way.
You bet. Been so busy working our oil fields and working the cattle ranch that we haven't had time to get married.
No, cousin. Ain't been no women in our lives. But I guess maybe that's just as well.
Well, I suppose so, and yet it gets kind of lonesome down here. Down here in our $1 million oil fields.
$2 million.
Oh, another well?
You bet. Struck it last night. Just happened to be digging in the backyard. New gusher.
Oh, doggone.
And then, it does seem to get a little lonesome. I miss some of the old times we had. Of course, what good's all this money do us if we don't have a chance to spend it?
That's true. Nothing much to do out here.
That's true.
Getting kind of tired of all the music, the hillbilly music, cowboy tunes that come over the radio all the time.
You bet.
I get kind of tired of going to the square dances every Saturday night. Kind of like to see some different faces.
Doggone, you're right. I kind of like to dance with some new kind of tunes.
I kind of like to spend some of my money and have a little fun.
Doggone if you're not right.
Doggone if I'm not.
What'll we do about it?
Well, I was thinking, why don't we go east?
East?
Yeah. Why don't we go out to New York somewhere? I'm tired of wearing these kerchiefs, and I'm tired of wearing my hat, my cowboy hat.
I'm tired of the sombrero.
Isn't a sombrero?
Or whatever it is. I'm tired of it. I'd like to dress up in some fancy dude clothes, and I'd like to go out east and see some sophisticated people, and I'd like to go down to New York and hear some good tunes, some fine music. I'd like to go to a nightclub and hear some wonderful old French songs or some wonderful intimate kind of entertainment instead of this raggedy, 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 raggedy. I'm tired of that. The old fiddle sawing and the girls singing. Wonder what ever happened to, you remember?
Oh, little Frances Allison? She went east. She's in New York. Hear tell she's very successful.
What's she doing?
Think she's singing somewhere.
Hey! Always had a hankering for that girl.
Doggone, I did too.
Why don't we go down east? Why don't we go down and see if we can find little Frances Allison? Doggone, shall we ride?
Where, horseback?
I
don't think it would be just the thing to do in this day and age, especially with all our millions.
Well, how we go?
Well, think I'll go down to town for a little while and going to get my clothes, my Eastern clothes on. See if I can buy a few new fancy duds. I'll find a way to get there.
Doggone if he won't. Finest little partner that ever drew the breath of life. Doggone. Yeah, it does get kind of lonesome out here. Nothing but the desert air. Mighty good air, though. But all that music all the time, and yammering and hammering, burying me out on the lone prairie, buttons and bows, my sunshine, getting kind of tired of it. Think it's a good idea for us to move east. Guess I'll go down to the general store, too, and get me some fancy duds for the east. See you later, kids.
Well, where's my partner? He's a mighty fine fellow. One of the finest fellows to ever draw the breath of life. Guess he's right. Guess I'll go down and visit my, one of the fellows down in town and see what he could suggest for us to get east. Take a train, of course. Well, I kind of like to stop by the wayside every so often. Think I'll buy me a car. Well, here I am at the general store. Hi there.
Hello there, doggone.
Oh, come on, Fletch. Now, don't get carried away. You're the storekeeper.
Well, sir, I just try to be in character.
My partner and I are going down east. We're going to New York.
New York? Say, that's a long way off, partner.
No, you're not my partner. Ollie's my partner.
Can I be your partner, too?
No, I just have one partner.
Oh, well, all right. That's a long way off, pal.
It sure is. I was figuring we want to go in style. We want to go in class. Thought I might buy myself a car. Got any ideas?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, since I happen to be the Ford dealer of Deadman's Gulch, I would say that maybe you should buy a 50 Ford.
Well, it's a pretty good suggestion. Indeed. But tell me about it.
Well, sir, you want to go in style. You want to look pretty sophisticated.
I do.
Well, then I suggest maybe buying a little 1950 Ford convertible. How would that do?
Well, I always liked the convertible. You know us cowboys. We're used to riding out with our hair blowing in the wind.
Your what?
With our hair blowing in the wind.
Oh, well. He has illusions. Why destroy them?
I'd like to ride with the top down.
Well, yes, sir. That's a beautiful car. And here's the thing. It's so beautiful and so handsome, but very economical to drive. You know, that's a long trip to New York. Why, say, though, with a 50 Ford, you can save a lot of money. You know, it's very low cost and upkeep, you know, and with that extra money, you can have yourself quite a high old time in New York.
Hard to handle?
Hard to handle. Why, a 50 Ford is very easy to handle. Very important, too, for you fellas that always riding on horseback. Now, let me see. And then, of course, roadability. Driving from here till you get into the paved roads, well, you want a car that's plenty comfortable and plenty easy to drive down those dirt roads. I suggest a 50 Ford. Looks like a big car, feels like a big car, is a big car, in all but cost.
I'll buy that.
It's yours, buddy. Goodbye and good luck.
I wonder where my partner is. Well, I'll honk. Beep, 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 beep.
Well, I'm hankering to get started.
You look fine, partner. Doggone if you don't. You gonna ride in the back seat?
You bet. You gonna drive?
I think so. Where are the reins?
Oh. Rain. On the 54, Rain, this is an automobile, bud.
I know. Well, guess we'll start.
Okay. Well, New York, here we come. Chicago. Detroit. Cleveland. New Orleans. Wait, you've gone on the wrong road.
We'll have to turn around and go back again.
Well, just back up. There, we're in the right road now. Albany. There's the Hudson River. Oh, here we go. Oh, look. Ah, George Washington Bridge.
How do you know? I thought you were from the West.
Oh, well, I read up on it. Ah, New York, New York. Here we are. Well, take good care of our little 54. Oh, did you see the way the people are looking at us? They know we're sophisticated Easterners. Why, you look just like somebody from Princeton. Well, I wouldn't go as far to say that.
Well, you look like somebody from
Dartmouth.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that either.
Well, let's take good care of our 54. Come on now. Put it in the garage, and then we'll go out and hunt up little Francis Allison. Yeah, did you get a newspaper?
Yeah! Some interesting shows playing. The Bohemian Girl.
Oh, was that a hankering to see that? Well, I tell you, we ought to go someplace where they're singing, see? Because if they're singing, we might find Francis Allison. And while we're at it, we might just go past a couple of movie houses, we might see Dorothy Kite.
Yes, that's true, too.
Well, let me see now. Hey, there's a club over there. Looks like a real fine place. What does that say up there on the sign? That's a big place. Lots of girls. And who is that famous? What's that name?
Oh, Gilda Glockenspiel. Oh, I've heard about her. She was in the Moon Pictures.
She what?
Yes.
Oh, she got a great voice?
Yes. That could be. Maybe that's Francis Allison in disguise.
Well, let's walk into the club and sit down, and maybe we'll get the floor show.
Well, here we are. Oh, look, there's a master of ceremonies up there.
She's coming on now.
Oh, good. Here she comes. Sophisticated songs, I bet. Look at that. Look her.
Thank you so much. Well, as Mother always said, you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. So I'm going to sing an old favorite of mine.
Sophisticated, I think.
Yeah.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I'll always love you, no matter what, dear. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Think that was she?
No. She's a sophisticated girl, this Gertrude Glockenspiel. But she sings hillbilly stuff. I came to the city to get away from hillbilly stuff.
Doggone, I did too, partner.
What a disappointment. Oh, well, this is just one club. Gracious sakes, we have all of 3 days to spend here. We may yet find some sophisticated New Yorker and type of entertainment. What say we go back to the hotel and have a little sleep and get up early tomorrow and go out to the park and go to Central Park, and then we'll go to Grant's Tomb, and then we'll go across to Staten Island, and then take a little walk around town, some of the sophisticated shops, and then we'll go to a real club. How about maybe a French club or something?
That might be smart. Well, sir, let's go back to the hotel.
You bet, partner. Say, I'm hungry.
Me too, partner. Where'll we go?
I'll go look for a place. You wait here.
Okay. Hope I don't get lost in this big city. Makes me kind of nervous. No!
Yes. Well, sir, imagine seeing you here.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Yes, I'll be doggone, too. Well, gracious sakes, imagine that. In this big city of New York, meeting somebody from home. Whatever you doing here, partner? I'm not your partner!
We're looking for a girl.
Oh, say, well, that's fine. My gracious, New York is certainly full of very pretty girls. Well, sir, yes, why don't you ask me what I'm doing here?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm not interested.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. After I sold the last 54, that was a sort of a record, and they sent me here on a trip. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I don't smoke. Wouldn't you know, of all the people that I'd meet, all the people in the world that I'd meet Fletcher Rabbit from my home. Well, I wonder where my partner is. Get back in character. Where's my partner? I wonder... No, Dolores, we're in a play. Dolores, no, please. Please, Dolores. No, Dolores, we're in a play, please. No, please, Dolores. Dolores, we're in a play! Well, I'm going to be lost here in New York. Don't know my way around at all.
Say, guess who I ran into?
Who, Francis?
No, Fletcher from home.
I did too.
Oh, well, that takes the edge off that. Well, partner, what do you say we go to another club?
Is it the next day already?
Yeah, it's the next day, it's the next night.
Oh, fine. Well, where'll we go?
Well, I was talking to the doorman at our hotel, and,
I didn't know the YMCA had a doorman.
well, he was in uniform out there.
That was the policeman.
Oh, well, I was talking to the policeman out there. He was a very nice fellow, and he said there was we were interested in singers. I told him that I'd like something sophisticated. I was tired of hillbilly stuff, that I wanted to go someplace where there were real sophisticated singers and hear some very, very intimate, very fine, soft music. And he said he would send us to a place where there was a French singer, a chanteuse.
Really?
Yeah, that's her name, as a matter of fact. Charlotte Chanteuse.
Oh, well, that's good. What does she do?
She chanteuses. That's French for sing.
Oh, well, what's holding us up?
Nothing at all, just you.
Well, let's go.
All right, let's go over and see, maybe that might be Francis Allison. You know, a lot of these people just take French names, you know, and they're really born here in America, and they just, you know, it's very smart to do that sort of thing.
Well, let's go over and see.
Okay. Here we are. What did that fella say at the door?
Said entrez-vous.
You better watch his language. Well, let's sit down here. Ooh, there's no room. Look, Charlotte Chanteuse.
Good evening. I have not been in your country, how you say, farewell, so long, but I have fallen in love with your beautiful music.
This is the
I
real
will sing
stuff.
for you now.
Oh, this is the real stuff.
East is east, west is west, and the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where you keep on wearing those frizzle stars and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows. Don't bury me in this prairie. Take me where the cement grows. Let's move down to some big town where they love buck cow, but on a bird clothes and you stand out in buttons and bows. Voila, voila.
We can't get away from her.
I don't understand it. Maybe we shouldn't go to nightclubs. Maybe we should go to a concert hall or something.
Oh, I didn't think Frances Allison was going to be a concert singer. She said she was going to be a popular singer.
Well, we can't discontinue our search now. Let's go over to Carnegie Hall somewhere, someplace like that. You know, and maybe we could get in for a concert, some famous singer, some opera singer somewhere.
Well, that might be an idea. I want to hear somebody sing something beside those hillbilly tunes, something beautiful, something operatic, something lovely. I have a hunger for fine music.
Doggone if I don't, too.
Well, let's go over to the Carnegie Hall and see who's playing there. What's the car? Oh, here we are. Yeah, well, let me see. Oh, there's a concert tonight.
Who is it?
What's her name? Oh, Madame Diva.
Oh, that should be very good. What if we can get tickets?
Well, I think so. We have some tickets? You bet. Oh. All right, let's go in. Oh, fine. Seats right down here in the box, right here in the side. Ooh, outside the young.
Thank you so much. I wish to say that on my last concert tour, I came very close to the people indeed. Very close. I picked up a song which is so earthy, so very earthy. It takes a great deal of time to get into the mood, sometimes as many as 10 or 12 verses. But I'm beginning to capture it, I think. From the rocky bound Atlantic to the wild Pacific shore.
Listen to those tones.
From the sunny South land to the Isle of Labrador. This name of magic splendor that is known quite well by all. 'Tis the western combination of the Wabash, Cannonball. It's coming, I'm feeling it now. Then listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar of the mighty rushing engine grin as she streams along the shore. The mighty roaring engine, hear the bell and whistle roll as you roll along in safety on the Wabash Cannonball. Woo, woo, woo.
Our quest has failed. Let's go back home.
Without Francis Allison?
I don't care. I'm giving up. Hey, look who's coming down the street.
That couldn't be.
It is. Francis Allison. Hey,
Well,
Fran!
doggone if it is. Clarence and Clarence, the smelter boys. How are you?
Fine! Hey!
Oh, gee, it's good to see you.
We're about to go home. Them dudes have ruined everything for us.
Wait till I tell you.
Really?
Yes. Oh, them dudes.
Oh, them dudes.
They're a-doing our dance.
They're a-doing our dance.
Them city dudes.
Them city dudes.
They're a-doing our dance.
They're a-doing our dance.
Down at the nightclub, look what I found. Do-si-do and all hands round. Them dudes, them big city dudes. They're a-doing our dance.
Oh, the rocksters.
Oh, them dudes.
Oh, them dudes.
They're stealing our stuff.
They're stealing our stuff.
City dudes.
Them city dudes.
They're treating us rough.
They're treating us rough.
Down at the nightclub, what do I hear but a jug and a fiddle? They was playing by ear. Them dudes, them big city dudes. They're stealing our stuff.
Oh, Kyle.
Saddle up, old Flossie.
Call out all the posse.
This here kind of thieving's got to
stop.
We'll give them fair warning.
If they don't stop by morning,
We'll retaliate by taking a bop. On account of them dudes.
oh, them dudes.
They're doing our dance.
They're doing our dance.
Them city dudes.
Them city dudes.
And their Uncle Dan
And their Uncle Dan aunts.
Down in the nightclub, look at 'em go. All hands round and do-si-do.
Oh, they're playing guitar in the musical saw. A jumping our claim on the turkey and the straw.
Look at them varmints wearing our garments down to the Levi pants. Oh, them dudes, them big city dudes. They're doing our dance. Them dudes. Oh, if you have room, I'll go home with you.
You got plenty of room. And we got a real fine place for you, too.
Have you?
You bet. Right up in the front seat with us because,
Oh.
remember, the one fine car in the low-price field.
Is the 1950
Ford.
There's more than meets the eye in this beautiful new 1950 Ford, for beneath the smart fashion of those long, low lines, you'll find a truly economical car, a car that's designed and built for low initial cost and high resale value, for thrifty operation and inexpensive maintenance. You'll find flashing performance and luxurious comfort, too, for the 1950 Ford has power and roadability, formerly found only in America's most expensive cars. One test drive will convince you it's the one fine car in the low price field.
This here is Burr Tillstrom. We hope you dudes will come back with us again, huh, Ollie? You bet.
Remember, the one fine car in the low price field is the 1950 Ford. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.